now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Yo, what up? Thanks for tuning in to the Freak It Podcast.
Yo. What's good, everybody? It's been a long time coming. We here. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Most definitely. I go by the name of TR, and I'm joined by my... Are you just going to ignore me like that?
I'm just gonna
not ignore me. I'm
up.
sorry. Are you going to just cut me off like that?
Well, you did your introduction, so I'm going to do mine.
I told you I was going to introduce you.
Well, go ahead. You know, every prince deserves an introduction. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Are you finished or are you done? Anyway, I'm joined by my counterpart, the other half of the Freak It Podcast. He goes by the name of Lex.
I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. We here. We are. Oh, okay.
You done? All right, cool. And you know I truly hate that name, though, but I understand that's your name.
I mean, you know, that's what I was born with, so it is what it is. Why you hate it?
I get it, but I hate saying it.
Well, I hate saying TR, so we here. Whatever. Like, what is TR?
Nah, but Lex, though, look.
Sound like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like, what are we doing?
But that's the beauty of it. It could be anything you want. It could be Teddy Riley, Teddy Ruxpin, Titty Residue, whatever.
Shit sound gay, bro, but whatever.
Well, I mean, Lex. You know, Lex is like a stripper name, right?
I mean, you know, don't judge me for what I'm doing in my part time. You know what I'm saying?
Come to the stage. Get your dollars. And hold your applause, because she going to make it clap. Give it up for sexy Lex.
Hey, we out here, baby. We out here. Make it rain.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't say that again. Anyway,
what's going on, man? I mean, I'm just happy to be here. It's been a long time coming. I want to give a shout out to the people that made it possible. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Especially if you know who we know, Knees. You know what
I'm
saying? Shout out to Knees.
Knees. You got to know who Knees
possible, is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all going to learn about Knees longer in the podcast. Trust me. It'll come later.
Definitely
want to give a shout out to her. And we out here, man. We out here doing this. Shout out to my boy who made this possible, TR. And let's get it cracking, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, first things first. People always ask us that one thing about the podcast.
What's that one thing?
They always ask, is the podcast about sex?
Hell yeah, it's about sex. You damn right.
Okay, but that's not what I was alluding to. No, we touch on every single topic. Nothing's off limits.
Absolutely.
And sex is one of them.
Absolutely.
We'll touch on that. Pause. But and sex is a beautiful thing. Nothing wrong with it.
So what?
But no. The word freak it doesn't derive from a sexual manner. When we talk about freak it's doing something to your highest ability, to your maximum potential.
Anything we do, we're going to do it to the max. So by doing it to the max, that's our, instead of saying doing it to the max, we're going to freak it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's putting on some fresh pair of J's, whether it's taking care of the fam, whether it's going to work every day, whatever we do, we're going to do it to the max.
Right.
So instead of saying doing it to the max, we're going to freak it. So this is the Freak It Podcast. I hope y'all tune in. I hope y'all enjoy.
For sure. And if you don't, who cares?
Yeah, for real.
All right. Anyway. Man, what happened to you a couple weeks ago? And you know what I'm talking about. You don't have to give me specific names, but you got to tell this story because I didn't get the whole thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever do you mean, sir? I plead the fifth?
Nah, nigga. You don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
The place where you're working at for...
Alright, so long story short, I was working at a job, man. I worked there for 1 day.
That would have been a day.
It was 1 day, man.
I clocked
in. It was 1 day. I clocked.
You
gonna tell me? It was a 4-hour shift, okay? How you gonna tell me?
You worked over 4 hours?
I did. I worked over 4 hours. They had a nigga sweating about as hot as it is up in this damn house right now. I was over there sweating like a damn runaway slave. And shit, I had me working harder than my regular job. So, hey, in a matter of 4 hours, in a matter of one shift, I left their ass. Before the ink got dry on the damn contract, I bounced. Now, anything else you want to talk about my personal life, TR?
Okay, no, break that down. So you got hired on the spot.
I got hired on the spot, yes.
Hired on the spot.
Yeah.
You started the same day and quit the same day.
No, I did not quit the same day. I went to orientation. I went to everything. You know what I'm saying? I was a faithful employee.
But I thought it was all in one day.
Nah. I went to orientation, man. Uh-huh. Then they scheduled me another shift. I went to that shift.
Oh.
And then I told them niggas to kick rocks, and I was out of there, man.
So you actually went to work and figured out you had to do some work and you said forget it.
Yeah, it was. I didn't sign up to work. You know what I'm saying? I signed up to get a free check.
You know what this reminds me of, right?
What?
You know what this reminds me of? The episode of Martin when he got that money from the government, and the nigga came up with Marty Marsh meatloaf and waffles. But before that, Cole was trying to throw his idea.
What was Cole's idea, man?
You know Cole. Okay, what people don't know, Cole's idea was, hey, how about we give them free soup and we rent them spoons?
Rent a spoon.
Nigga, that's your name.
Nah, man. Why you would have called me Rent a Spoon, man?
Dude, that's a rental spoon shit.
Nah.
How do you? Okay, it's holiday season, and I'm not gonna say where you worked or whatever.
Yeah,
but it was a clothing store,
sure.
and it's going to be busy. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of work to be
It
done.
wasn't
You
even
knew that.
But no, it wasn't even that. It wasn't the fact that it was busy. It wasn't none of that. It was the fact that these workers, man, these workers were in there like they was just top flight. Like them niggas was about to take a bullet for this company, man. And I'm like, I'm not about to die for this bullshit. Like I have a family to go home to. Like y'all got me messed up. Like,
But I mean, they just doing their job. Like,
nah, man, it was different. I can't describe it. Like I said, I don't want to get into it. But nah, man, nah, absolutely not.
rental spoons.
You a fool for that one. I'll take that one though. I'll take that bullet. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Nah, it's
it's the
all
first
right.
bullet. It's the first bullet.
It
of
was
the
that. It was that bad. Where you like, this ain't for me.
It was that bad, man. It was that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Question.
Yes.
Did they send you a check yet?
Hell yeah, I got 2 checks, and when I got them, I freaked it too. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You sure they didn't like charge you for working there? Like,
Hell, why would they charge me for working there?
I mean, you did. I mean, damn, you got there. The paperwork, ink on the paperwork didn't dry. Your background
Hey
check
man,
ain't finished.
you know what? First of all, you talking too much. They might be listening, so let's go ahead and get to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
One thing I'm excited about, and I know we talked about this.
Yes, sir.
Popeyes chicken sandwich coming back.
Damn.
And I got hold on, go ahead, because I know you're gonna say some shit, and you're gonna piss me the hell off.
First of all, don't nobody want no nasty ass Popeyes.
Wait, did you
chicken
have it?
sandwich. No, I didn't have it, nigga. Cause I'm not the typical nigga, man. Let's go over there and stand in
that's
line with some goddamn chicken. Who stands in line for chicken?
Wait a minute. Did you just say I'm not the typical nigga that stands in line for chicken when your favorite place is Chik Fil A and that line belongs to
That's
shit?
different. I order online. I can order. You know what I'm saying? I can order on my app, and we can just slide on in and get the mobile order. That's different.
By that.
First of all, let me tell you something. Don't you ever in your life disrespect Chik Fil A. Don't you ever, okay? You can disrespect whatever you want, but you don't talk about goddamn Chik Fil A.
No, Chik Fil A is good, except that cooking them biscuits.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first and last episode of the Freaking Podcast. This nigga just disrespected the damn cookie from Chik Fil A. That cookie is amazing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry. I apologize that you're hurt right now, but that cookie...
I am hurt because you know what? I'm a red member. Any real Chik Fil A fan knows what a red member is. We top. You know what I'm saying? VIP.
I got some in my email.
I don't even have to wait in line. You know, I got a special red member line. I just go to the front of the line. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to talk about Popeyes of all things, I'm not about to waste my time eating this damn Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Why is it? What's the problem? Why is that?
Because nigga, I watch Boondocks, and on Boondocks it talks about the same shit with that Luther, man.
Well, you know what it is, and this thing kind of irritates me. I'm probably the most pro-black, pro-justice person you'll ever meet in your life.
I agree.
Right?
Yes.
But why is it always when black people do some shit, it's always scrutinized? No, hold on. Let me finish.
Okay. All right.
In-N-Out can have a line around the world. Oh, no, that line gonna go fast. We can get some In-N-Out, blah, 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 blah. Ain't nobody saying no white line because mostly white folks. But then when it comes to Popeyes, which is like, nigga chicken. Oh, all these black people in line doing that coon shit. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Because it's Popeyes, nigga.
Popeyes is good.
No, it's not. Ain't nothing good about Popeyes. Ain't nothing ever been good about Popeyes, nigga. No.
The Cajun fries?
No.
The jambalaya?
No.
The spicy chicken?
No. I'm waiting for you to say something that I like. If you say them nigga cookies, them biscuits, nigga, yes, nigga, then we can have an argument here, okay?
No, the biscuits is
good.
But
those are what we call nigga cookies.
Wait a minute. But you don't think the chicken's good? Popeyes is fire. Okay. Some Popeyes, you gotta go to a good one.
Man, nah, man. I'm not feeling it. I'm not about to stand in line for the damn chicken sandwich. I'll tell you that right now.
No, but they're gonna come out with more, and it's gonna be more accessible.
Yeah, but then you gotta think they niggas took 2 months to get ready. So what you think they was doing with this chicken? They back there really getting ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't have it. I want to have it because I like chicken. I'll
tell y'all what, man. We gonna post it up on the site, man. If y'all want us to try this damn sandwich, give y'all a review, let us know, man.
And if you don't, I'm still gonna eat it. I'm gonna try it anyway.
If you don't, this nigga TR still gonna eat it because that's what he do.
I am. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna let you know.
Straight nigga.
I am to the core, to the bone.
Anyway,
man. But so stuff that's going on. One thing I want to touch on, and I found it kind of disturbing. And I don't like to get in people's relationships or whatever, and celebrities and all that. But I found this is pretty interesting to talk about. You heard about the whole Omarion and Lil Fizz thing situation?
Man, I'm actually glad you brought this up, man, because I was actually looking at it yesterday, and it's crazy to me. Like, I don't understand, man. Yeah, I don't understand. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Apryl was fine. She fine, and I ain't mad at Lil Fizz. I ain't mad at him. But that's a fine line, man. You just don't cross that line. That's the homie baby mama, man. I don't know, like,
right.
How you feel about it?
I don't like it. I mean, that's some shady shit. I mean, we're having a bro code. I don't know what women have, but bro code. Like, you know that's somebody. And I mean, supposedly they don't get along right now.
Now, don't get me wrong. What I heard from the backstory, what Omarion did was shady. But even if that's shady, you pull your bro coattail and be like, hey, bro, what you doing is foul. You need to take care of your kids, take care of your girl, take care of your fam, whatever you got to do.
Right.
You over there, instead of him talking to Omarion, he over there talking to her.
Right.
And macking and getting his mac on. And now they got their own thing going on. I just think that's kind of foul. That's my opinion.
It's called dirty macking.
I agree.
And but you know
I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the post, but that's some Linwood shit. I mean, niggas from Long Beach, we don't really do shit like that. We don't really do shit like that.
You know, people from Linwood listen to this, right?
I hope they do. But I'm just saying that's some Linwood. That's some Linwood night shit. That's not some Long Beach poly type shit. We don't do that. I'm just saying.
Whatever. But you know the most disturbing thing about it is. It's the situation itself is bad.
Yes.
But all the people, especially women, are like, "Oh man, go girl! Oh, you found happiness and all this," and they really co-signing this. But I'm thinking like, bro, that shit is not cool.
I'm really curious to see like what our female followers think about that, man, because I think that's dirty. I think it's messed up. I think that, like you said, that's dirty macking, which I mean, I don't know, but I just think that if anything, he should have came to Omarion and pulled Omarion coattail and been like, "Yo, what's really going on?"
But it wasn't about that. It was about he wanted his girl,
and I think so.
He wasn't trying to. He was trying to get some.
Now the question is, how long did he want his girl? Did he want his girl?
See, and I'm glad you said that, because typically how that works is as soon as he saw her, he wanted her.
That's what I'm saying. He's been
scheming since day one, waiting for him to break up.
Like some Drake and Rick Ross did. Stay scheming. That nigga was scheming from day one, from back in the day with bump.
Nah, he was. He definitely was.
That was dirty. I mean, I agree with you. That was dirty, dog.
And I'm just like, man, people. I mean, I'm not the moral police or anything like that, but you got to have some kind of integrity. And a lot of people don't understand that how you treat your personal life is how people treat you in business.
So let's flip it. What do you think Fizz would think if Omarion went to go holler at Fizz's baby mama right now?
Oh, he'd be hot.
But why? What ground does he stand on?
I mean, he doesn't have any ground to stand on, but I know he'll be hot.
I mean, we all know he'd be doing it to get back at the situation, but at the end of the day, like, would it be okay? Like, could Fizz say something? Could what could they really say?
He wouldn't. I know he'll feel a certain way, but I don't think he'll say something. I don't know.
I think it's shady. Like I said, I think it's some Linwood type shit. Niggas in Long Beach.
Niggas
in Long Beach don't do no bullshit like that. I'm just saying.
You sure?
Facts.
Where's Fizz from?
Facts.
Where's Fizz from?
Hashtag. I don't know.
Let's look it up. Hold on.
Let's look it up. Where is Fizz from?
Let me see.
And shout out to Fizz. I hope that nigga listening too. Shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna add your ass, nigga. Air Fizzo. You know what I'm saying? And Apryl, you definitely can follow the podcast anytime you want. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Let me see.
Where is Fizz at from?
Fizz is from
all them little niggas from LA anyway.
Long Beach, right?
Hell no, he
was born in Louisiana and he's from Watts. Okay.
Well, okay.
So he's a Watts nigga.
Well, we don't claim that nigga, so
sure.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
That's crazy though.
The nigga name is Durex too? Whoa,
no, Drew or something like that.
Well, whatever.
Oh, you can't. Did you say Durex?
You know I'm dyslexic, nigga. Anyway, next.
No, but I was getting back. Let me finish my point on that.
Go ahead.
And just for people listening, like, if you think that shit is cool, it's not, because how you do your personal life is how people treat you in business.
I agree.
So, example, in any law enforcement job, they typically send or they interview people around you.
Why, as soon as you said law enforcement, I started sweating even more, nigga? I don't. Come on, man.
It's the only example I had. I'm sorry.
Why you got to bring law enforcement into this shit, nigga? I immediately started sweating.
If you work for the government, is that nice?
That's better. Thank you.
Okay, if you work for the government, sometimes they'll send, they'll interview people around you, to get your personality, to see if you're good to work in there, in the department.
I agree.
So that's why I'm saying, like, And when he's doing that doesn't look good for business because who's to say you getting business with someone and they're like, well, I got to watch him because if he took his boy's girl, he might take some money from us or he might cut us out of deal. Am I going too far with it?
I think you're going too far. I think you're digging a little too deep.
No, I'm not.
You're probably not, but I think you're digging too deep. I don't think it's on a level where he'll steal some money from a nigga. But maybe he would.
Says what?
Maybe he would steal some money from Omarion. I mean, he already stole everything else.
No, I'm not saying Mario. I'm saying just like, let's say.
So basically what you're saying is he's not trustworthy. Is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
But do I think the nigga is a thief and he gonna steal some money from me?
No. But he's
not trustworthy.
But what if somebody says, hey, I got a business proposal for him? Some just Joe Blow from down the street or something say, I got a business proposal for him. But you know what he did to Omarion, I don't know about him because...
And it could. It definitely could. It could affect his business. I agree.
That's more so what I'm thinking.
But shit, I mean, business or Apryl? I mean, you gotta choose.
Okay. It's a million fish in the sea, but why would we mess with the same trout?
That nigga. Hello. I agree. I damn sure agree with you. You couldn't have said it better.
But anyway. So
moving on.
One thing I find interesting, and as a LeBron James fan,
here we go.
Yes, here I go, and I'm going again. People slandered LeBron James for going to 9 straight finals, right, and losing 6 of them. You good?
I'm sorry, I had something in my throat. I'm sorry.
You good?
He
went 3-6 in the finals, right? Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's definitely fair to say.
Okay. So
wait, let's say that stat again for everybody that's listening in the back of the back. LeBron went 3-6.
He went to
3.
He went to 9 straight finals.
6.
He went to 9 straight finals. 9 straight.
3.
9 straight.
Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, the W goes before the L. So 3-6.
9 straight finals.
Now I'm not knocking the nigga. The nigga is a baller. I'm not knocking that, but I just want people to know, facts is facts. My boy Jay-Z said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Okay,
so let's state the facts one last time for the people in the back with hard of hearing.
Okay, let's talk
about LeBron went 3.
We get that already.
And 6.
And went to 9 straight finals, which nobody's ever done before.
All right. Cool.
Or didn't Jerry West do it?
I think Jerry went to 10, if I'm not mistaken. But we don't have nobody
don't
check
quote
the facts.
us.
Don't quote us on that.
Yeah, but now I was getting to is so. He's the only one that is not above being criticized for just little stuff like that, right? 3-6, people are like, oh, he lost 6 and he only won 3. Well, where are all these same critics for Steph Curry right now? Because the Warriors look like ass.
I agree, man. The Warriors look like trash right now, but
no buts. They look like ass. I know, you got 3 All-Stars and y'all.
But wait, no, they don't have 3 All-Stars.
Yes, they do.
How they got 3? What 3 All-Stars they got?
Draymond Green is an All-Star.
Okay.
Snitch dude from LA.
Oh, I forgot they do got Russell over there. They got D-Lo. Yeah. Steph, you looking kind of suspect right now, bro. I was trying to stick with you for the light skin gang, gang, but
y'all light skin niggas stick together.
With light skin niggas, we gotta stick together. But I don't know, Steph. It's looking kind of bad over there. But honestly, I mean, they got bit by the injury bug, man.
No, I don't want to hear that shit.
They got bit by the injury bug.
No.
Yeah,
LeBron doesn't have the same luxury of saying, "Oh, we're bit by the injury bug." Oh, LeBron needs help. He always needs help. He can't go somewhere and win by himself. He always has to have somebody. It's never, somebody's injured or he just needs, nobody can do it by
basically, you want
themselves.
to cop out for LeBron. That's basically what you're
I don't want to cop out, but if I want what's good for the geese is good for the gander. If you want to,
that means, but hey, whatever. I don't know what the hell that has to do with the tea in China, but whatever.
Okay, but if you're going to criticize LeBron, fine. Criticize Steph Curry. His legacy should be at stake right now.
Let's talk about...
No.
You already know who we bringing up. Let's talk about...
No, I'm not finished. You gonna mess my thought down? No, go ahead.
I'm just talking about, let's bring up some... let's talk about a real nigga in the room, like the Black Mamba. Let's talk about this nigga. What's his stats in the finals? Excuse me? What's his stats in the finals?
We're not doing
What's
that
his
right
stats
now.
in the finals?
We're not doing that right
What's
now.
What's his stats in the finals?
Excuse me?
What is Kobe's stats in the finals? If I'm not mistaken...
5 for 6? No, 5 for 6.
No, ain't no damn 5 for 6.
Yeah, they lost
He's
one.
five and... Man, we gotta get the stats right. He's what, 5 and 3?
I'm sorry, 5 and 6. I'm tripping.
I think he's 5 and 3.
Did he go to 8 finals? Did he?
He either 5 and 3 or he's 5 and 2.
He only lost
but the
one.
nigga got 5 rings. That's all that matters. How many rings LeBron got?
Huh?
How many rings LeBron
3.
got? Kobe got 5. Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you an interesting stat.
Let's go.
Since we're gonna do this, but I'm gonna go back and make my other point.
Go ahead, man.
LeBron has 3 rings. Kobe only has 5 rings, right?
Okay.
Why does LeBron have more Finals MVPs? Answer me that. since we're gonna bring this up, I didn't want to bring it up, but since you want to talk about it, hey man, what?
What matters? What matters?
Oh,
the
now
ring
it don't
or the
matter?
MVP? What matters? How many MVPs across sports have won MVP trophies and don't have no
But I'm
rings?
saying, if we're talking about the best player, you bring Kobe Bryant. Okay, you can say Robert Horry then. If we're talking about rings,
we say Bill Russell. What are we talking about here?
Okay, but
what are we saying? Like,
but you're talking about because Kobe, like, he's supposed to be so great and stuff. Which Kobe is great. Don't get me wrong.
First of all, like I told you earlier about Chik Fil A. Don't talk about Chik Fil A and don't talk about Kobe being Bryant. Okay.
You mean Shaq's sidekick?
How you gonna say Shaq's sidekick when this nigga won 3 rings without Shaq?
3?
Yes.
No, he won 2.
Oh, sorry.
And 2.
We need a fact checker. Anybody want to anybody want to shout out work for a freaking podcast? We need a fact checker.
Yeah, shout out to Pau Gasol.
Oh wow!
Because one of them, I think it was the last one.
Shout out to K Love and Kyrie for LeBron.
They didn't do anything.
What?
Kyrie
didn't do nothing.
Kyrie did his thing.
Kyrie will come here and slap the shit out of you with Uncle Drew. What are you talking about?
No, Kyrie did his thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, if it wasn't for Kyrie in that last shot, y'all wouldn't have no damn ring.
One last shot, really?
Hey, you want to talk about last
shot? If it
shot?
wasn't Robert Horry, y'all wouldn't have the damn ring.
If it wasn't for Michael Jordan in the last shot, what we talking about? We talking about last shots that won rings, nigga.
Well, you brought that up. I didn't bring that up.
I'm just saying, if you, how you gonna say Kyrie didn't do nothing?
I'm just messing.
Okay, I'm about to say.
He did. Kyrie is a beast. He did a
shout out to Kyrie,
it's a team
man.
sport.
Uncle Drew.
It's a team sport.
Shout out to Kyrie. And speaking of, but I'm gonna cut this nigga off. I don't care what he's talking about right now. Kyrie doing his thing over there in Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Kyrie.
Is he?
He is actually.
No, he's balling. They lost today, I think. No, I don't know. I think they won.
We need, like I said, we need a fact checker. We're gonna open up a job. Anybody wants to fact check for us, we appreciate it.
We ain't paying you nothing, but you know. But now I was gonna say, like, why is LeBron being scrutinized, right, for stuff he does? Like, he has to go play with this person, right? Or he needs help and this and that. But Kawhi Leonard, I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna get on Kawhi Leonard right now. What Kawhi Leonard did, he wouldn't agree to go to the Clippers if they didn't bring him another superstar. It was reported that he said that. That's why they went and pulled that Paul George trade off, and nobody knew about it.
All I'm saying is, does anybody stay loyal anymore?
Loyal?
Yeah,
it's
like
business.
Like Kobe Bryant, who stayed loyal.
It's not like
that.
Dirk
Nowitzki, who stayed loyal. Does anybody stay loyal anymore? No. Niggas will follow you anywhere you want to try to win this ring.
What are you talking about?
We talking about LeBron chasing rings. We talking about all these niggas chasing rings.
Yeah, niggas don't chase rings?
So you mean to tell me LeBron didn't come to LA to chase a ring?
Why would he come to? He came to. I guess he came to win a ring, but how is he gonna chase in LA? And why didn't nobody in LA?
Why didn't he stay in Akron?
Anybody coming to Akron? What the hell is going to Ohio? No offense.
Hey, why he couldn't stay in Cleveland?
My thing is, what?
So you mean to tell me his legacy? If he would have stayed in Cleveland, let's just say hypothetically, and I know we getting way off topic, but
yeah, we are.
But I like
this
conversation.
My point.
I like this conversation. Well, you know, hey, whatever. You had your chance. This is my chance now.
For sure.
So you mean to tell me that him going to LA, following behind Kobe, Magic, all these great,
behind.
He is following behind. Kobe and Magic set the legacy, or whatever. Magic, Will, all these Laker legacies that's had a jerseys hanged up in Staples Center, right?
Shaq set the legacy. Let's get that right. They have a statue for Shaq in the front,
and they're actually in the process of building Kobe one. And Kobe has 2. I repeat, 2 jerseys retired at Staples Center. We ain't gonna talk about that
because he changed numbers after that
rape case. It don't matter.
Did he not? Rape 8?
Rape 8, huh? Wow. Hey man, shout out to Kobe, man. I don't appreciate it.
I'm not look. Kobe's a great player. Okay? I'm not, but I'm just telling you the facts, man.
All I'm saying is, let me say my facts. So what I'm saying is, LeBron came over here,
okay,
to LA, right?
Okay, to
chase behind the legacy of all this stuff that he has in LA, right? When he could have made his own legacy at the Cavs, there was nothing there, you know what I'm saying, for him to chase behind. It was him. He could have built that legacy, which he did. I mean, he did a great job on winning that one ring, but I felt like there was a lot more for him to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like his legacy would have been greater if he would have stayed in Cleveland and built something that was never there compared to following behind the Lakers legacy.
I can see that.
That's all my argument is. You know what I mean?
Honestly, as a LeBron fan, I didn't really want him to leave. Just stay there. Yeah. And if you don't win another one, whatever.
Yeah. But I knew it was in the cards for him to come to LA. It's just, you can't deny LA, man. LA is LA.
But you know, and you gotta give him credit because he came to LA when they had nobody. And they literally, by the skin of their chin, they pulled off the trade for Anthony Davis.
I agree.
Nobody thought that was gonna happen.
I agree.
But can I get back to my point though?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
LeBron gets scrutinized but Kawhi Leonard, Kawhi Leonard is good, but he's a bit overrated. He's good. They talk about his championships and all. Okay, let's break down his championships. Let's break down Kawhi Leonard's championships. The first one he won. What team did he play on?
The Spurs.
With who?
With everybody.
No.
Parker.
Right.
Ginobili. Duncan. Did he have Duncan?
The big three.
The big three, yeah.
Big three. So yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, and we got a fact check, I believe in that finals he won MVP.
He did.
Okay, so how
is he has a luxury. You have three perennial All-Stars, Hall of Famers right there. So you're free to do what you need to do. It's almost to me the equivalent of KD when he went to Golden State. And I'm not but Kawhi Leonard was drafted there, so I know it's a little different. But it's almost like KD was free to do what he wanted to do.
I get what you're saying.
So I mean, you have the luxury of if he had no Tim Duncan or Ginobili and anything like that, he wouldn't win nothing.
I agree.
Fast forward to this past season. If Clay and KD got hurt, what
man, we already know that. We already know the answer to that question.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, but you can't.
And I'm not taking away. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. I just want people. If you're gonna give slander to one, give slander to all of them. Kawhi, I want to see if he wins a championship this year. I want to see it.
Shout out to my boy Terry, who is probably one of the only real Clipper fans I know. And I know he'd be happy to know that you just said that, but I don't think it's going to happen. But, hey, whatever.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you had last year, and even if Clay didn't get hurt, if Clay would have stayed healthy, they would have lost. They probably won a couple games, but still would have lost.
I mean, we'll see. I think the West is super tough. It's not as easy as people think. And I know everybody's giving it to the Lakers right now, but I don't think it's as easy as people think, man. That's all I'm going to say.
I agree.
But what you got over there from me?
What you got? You got nothing to talk about?
I mean, hey, it's your thing.
I thought it was ours, man.
It is ours. You know what I'm saying? But you like the LeBron, and I'm like the D Wade of this. So
I got you. I guess I'm getting kind of old though.
What you mean?
I'm getting old. A lot of things irritate me. One thing irritates me: these young dudes saying no cap. Does that get on your nerve?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who the hell you hanging around with because I ain't never heard that shit. Like, who says no cap?
My nephew.
Your nephew says no cap?
Yes. And like, oh man, LeBron's balling, no cap. I'm like, what?
I mean, what is that? Like, no homo or something? Like,
so,
what? Like,
for people that don't know, cap is lying. So when people say no cap, that means I'm not lying. So it's like, what's the point of you saying it after every sentence? Oh man, I'm about to go to McDonald's to get a hamburger. No cap. Like they'll literally say it like that, and I'm like,
I mean, I think it's just something to say that's trendy, but I mean, I think it's stupid. I mean, at the end of the day, but I mean, what do we know? I mean, they probably think some of the things that we say is stupid. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's why I feel like the old dude, like when we were younger, we said stuff, and these old dudes are like, these.
I'm trying to think of some shit that we said though, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they used to say Jive Turkey back in the day, so shit. So I'm pretty sure people didn't like that.
I want you, Jive Turkey.
Yeah, Jive Turkey.
You gotta be thinking about Dolomite. I just watched Dolomite, man. That shit was funny.
Man, Dolomite was dope, right?
Shout out. That was a good movie, man. Y'all need to go check that out, man.
And the thing about it was interesting because, well, spoiler alert. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it too much.
Nah,
but
man, don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but it didn't go too deep in his life. But it was like just enough.
Yeah,
it was just enough.
Yeah,
it's very inspirational.
The dude was very inspirational, and he was a very intelligent dude. He knew what he wanted, and he knew how to go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And like we said earlier, he definitely freaked the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that people told him no, and he went and did it himself, and like he risked a lot of his money and assets. Like he had records, but he had to put up the royalties for his records so he can pay for his dream. And he took that risk, and it's like, dude, that's the most inspirational.
And a lot of rappers give Dolomite shout outs just for his flow and just his delivery and everything he had.
He's the godfather of rap.
Godfather of rap, man. Gotta give it up to it. Yup. I highly recommend y'all go check that out. It's on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all people that got Netflix and for all y'all people that's sharing people passwords, you know, I ain't gonna.
Oh, that's coming to an end too.
I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus, but go ahead and get that checked out before they cut that off. You know what I'm saying?
But you know Netflix is cutting down on that, right? Yeah. Supposed to.
I'm gonna have to go on and get my Netflix account, brother.
You share an account?
Hey man, why you talking about my personal life over there? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking a question.
Nah, man, hey, it is what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? Times is hard these days. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna share that Disney Plus account, are you?
What? When I get that Disney Plus, I'm a freak. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need that.
Nah,
because you don't have the bundle.
No, my brother. You best get your own.
Man.
Hey, man.
No.
I think y'all know what we came to do. You know what I'm saying? We had some good subtopics, but I think it's time to get into the nitty gritty. I think, are you ready for this?
Man, I don't know. I think this may be the last podcast. I think this may be the last podcast.
I don't know, y'all. I think, should you hit him with the topic, man? Because it's about to get real in here, man.
Okay. So, what's been going around online is a lot of people are putting together their top MCs lists, top rappers or whatever. And we decided we want to do our own at the Freaky Podcast.
Yes, sir.
So, ours is the top 20 West Coast rappers.
Yes.
And, yeah, let's just get into it, man.
Let's just get into it. So, what we're going to do is top 20 West Coast rappers. I mean, we just going to start at the bottom and go up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to start off with mine, number 20.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I think I got some like twice in here.
Okay. My number 20 is YG. That's who I'm going to put at my 20.
That's your 20?
That's my 20.
You know what?
No disrespect to YG, but I'm just saying, that's my 20.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead. I would agree with that one.
You going to agree with that one?
I have him as my 20 as well.
All right, so we checking that one off. That's locked in at 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for everybody, we're gonna come up with our own list, but we're gonna put one together, and at the end.
And honestly, we want to see y'all feedback. We want to see what y'all feel. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, if you hear some of the stuff I've heard, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be kind of mad.
Anyway, moving right along. Number 19.
Go ahead.
I got that boy Ty Dolla $ign.
Who?
Ty Dolla $ign.
He's not a rapper.
Ty Dolla $ign is a rapper. Ty Dolla $ign not a rapper?
No, he's a singer. He's like Nate
So
Dogg.
Paranoid. So Paranoid was him singing.
He's not. I'm not putting him in the rapper category.
Ty Dolla $ign is a rapper. Let's go to Wikipedia. We gonna.
I don't give a shit what Wikipedia says.
Wikipedia.
I don't care.
Ty Dolla $ign is
I'm
a
not
rapper.
putting. I'm not doing it.
Ty Dolla $ign, also known as Tyrone William Griffin Jr.
Why do I need to know
is
this?
an American rapper. Okay.
They say all black people rappers.
Hey,
Nigga, your job say you a rapper because you black. Shit.
You foul, man. Why you hating on the kid, man? So who you got at 19? You gonna hate on Ty? Who you got at 19?
Tiger.
Oh my god. Tiger is your 19.
Yes.
Why? I need an argument. Why?
Well, Tiger, okay, he's very consistent. He had some good albums. Like Hotel California was a pretty good album. He had some good mixtapes. The Bitch I'm the Shit series. If you ever get a chance to listen to those. He's dope. He's consistently putting out.
We're not shouting out Tiger on the freaking
yes,
podcast. No, we not. Absolutely not.
Do you know him personally? You don't like him or something?
We ain't gonna talk about that. We talk about my personal life. We ain't shouting out Tiger on the freaking podcast. Anyway, go ahead.
But he's consistently putting out hits. He's always has a hit. Just whether you like him or not, or his stuff that goes on in the media, he's always has a hit.
You know what?
What? No,
just because I have an argument later on that I want you to agree with me, I'm gonna give you Tiger at 19. So Tiger at 19, we're gonna do that.
Thank you.
That's what we're gonna do. Tiger at 19.
I appreciate you.
And only reason why I'm gonna let Ty slide because, like you said, Ty could possibly go to the swinger category. Not swinger. I'm sorry, not swinger.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll Ty get down. So, but singer category, we can do that. All right. Number 18 though. You ready?
Number 18. Hold on, that is number 18.
No, that was 19. 19 was Tiger.
Oh yeah.
So 18. I got that boy from TDE, and I ain't talking about Kendrick. We talking about J-Rock. Silence. Is this thing on?
I mean, he's cool. He's just not one of my favorites.
Is he still here?
One of my favorites.
What?
Nah. For my number 18?
What's your number 18?
X to the Z.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Exhibit? Wait a minute. Exhibit not one of the toughest MCs?
Ladies and gentlemen, I tried to let this slide until we talked about this later.
Wait, what?
I tried to let this slide, ladies and gentlemen, but I guess he wants to bring this up early.
What?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
This list, ladies and gentlemen, is the top 20 West Coast rappers. West Coast rappers.
Okay,
I'm going to say it 3 times for the people in the back. West Coast rappers.
Don't he represent West Coast?
Yes, he represents West
that's
Coast.
it.
But where was the man born? We talking about
here you
people
go with this bullshit.
from the soil.
Here you go with this bullshit.
That represent the soil that were born here, that hold it down for the West Coast.
They hold it down for the West Coast, but they don't have to be born here.
Was born in Detroit, Michigan.
I don't give a shit where he's born.
He is not a West Coast rapper.
He's a West Coast rapper.
No, he is not.
He represents.
No, he's not.
He represents West Coast.
I will X that out. No,
X it out. Yeah, put an X. Exhibit.
No.
X.
No, we not. No, absolutely not. No, he's not a West Coast rapper.
Who says that you have to be born somewhere to represent it?
That's what it is.
Are you a Steelers fan? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you from Pittsburgh?
No.
From Pennsylvania?
But I'm from Long Beach, and anybody from Long Beach know that's what we rep.
But you
represent Steelers.
Hold on, but you
shout out to Snoop. Shout out to the LBC. We rep them Steelers.
That's wonderful. Great. Okay. That's wonderful. But do you represent the Steelers? Do you rep them? Okay. What's the difference?
Are you a Cowboy fan?
Yes.
Are you from Dallas?
No.
Okay.
And I represent them.
Okay, whatever. But were you born? Where were you born?
In L.A.
So why you not a Rams fan or a Chargers fan?
Because I didn't. You know what? When I was younger, they were moving out at that time, and when I started following football.
I'm not letting Exhibit slide. I don't care what you say. Exhibit.
So you just did that to divert the attention away from.
I don't care. I'm not. Exhibit cannot go on the list.
Crazy dude. I don't
Exhibit, know. No. So
who's your 18 again?
J-Rock. The nigga that was born in L.A. That represents the soil. Yes.
You like J-Rock?
I do. Like J-Rock.
He won a Grammy, didn't he?
He did actually for Black Panther. Yep. For King's Dead. Whatever. Miss me with that bullshit.
Man, that's straight bullshit.
J-Rock. 18.
Anyway, put an asterisk on that one.
Nah, nigga. Ain't no asterisk, nigga. This ain't no Barry Bond shit. Ain't no asterisk, nigga.
Put an asterisk on that one.
Hell no. Anyway, moving right along. I told you this shit was going to be controversial, man. Whatever. 17. We just getting started, too. 17. Busy Daz on that ass. Is at 17.
Hold on. Let me see. I thought I had... Oh, you know what? That's what I messed up.
I think he's gonna give me Daz at 17 because he ain't got nobody.
No, I do, but I messed.
By default.
No, actually, I had. You know what it is? I accidentally deleted him. But,
well, hey, you know.
No, I accidentally.
I don't know. Shit.
Or whatever.
Daz was 17.
No, 17. I had Warren G. And I had Daz higher. Yeah, no, I'm not. You don't disrespect Daz like that. You're not.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had Warren G higher. So what's your argument? We gotta have the argument. What's your argument for?
I look at. So the tiebreaker for me is how influential the Dog Pound was. How Daz literally produced everything in Death Row and just. I know we're talking about rappers, but
yeah.
It seems like to me he had more of an impact.
Okay.
And, that's something I can't really think of.
So let me get this straight. You said Warren G at 17?
Yeah. Warren G, bro, they make the list.
All right, fuck it. Warren G at 17.
Cool.
This is a fucked up list. All right.
It's all right, man.
It's a lot of niggas in Compton won't be mad at me, but 16, we gonna go with Easy Mother effing E.
That low?
Yes.
When did you start smoking?
Actually back in...
When did you start smoking crack, nigga? You smoke crack, don't you?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
It sure is. Did you just say... You put Easy E.
Yes.
Who was responsible for NWA and Bone Thugs and Harmony that low?
Like I said...
How disrespectful can you be? How disrespectful
can... A lot of people mad at me.
Oh, they ain't heard what I heard.
There's gonna be a lot of people mad. And I'll take that. I have no problem with that. But last time I checked, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, who's definitely on the list.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
But last time I checked, Easy, what did Easy really put out by himself?
But he's a West Coast rapper.
No, you didn't answer my question. What did Easy put out by himself? Not
NWA. Real Compton CDGs. He did have an album out though.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. We talking about Easy. We ain't talking about. We ain't talking about his influence on the West Coast. We talking about him as a rapper.
Okay.
What he did as a rapper.
But you can't take away from what he did in the group.
But that's a different list. We ain't talking about influential people. We ain't talking about West Coast icons. We talking about West Coast rappers rapping. We ain't talking about how he influenced the West Coast. We ain't talking about what he did for NWA. We talking about this person as an individual rapper. Because the list ain't West Coast groups. It's West Coast
I get
rappers.
that. I understand that.
So West Coast rapper Eazy-E is at 16.
My 16?
Yes.
And maybe was Mac 10. Wait, what?
I'm not knocking that. I like Mac 10. Mac 10 is definitely on my list, but he's higher up.
You think he's higher?
Yes.
I really didn't think he was higher.
like Mac 10, personally. I like Mac 10.
He's one of my faves.
He's one of my faves as well, so I had him higher up.
Okay, cool. You know what? I take that.
Okay.
If you put it, we can switch it.
So we put Easy at 16.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
As long as Mac is still on there.
No, Mac is still for sure on there. Yeah, Mac for sure on there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we're going to speed this up. Number 15, I got You Can't Play With My Yo-Yo. That's who I got.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What album did she put out?
It don't matter.
You just told me about Eazy-E. What you talking about? It don't matter.
We got to represent for the ladies, man. We got a lady following.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not
We got ladies followers. You know what I'm saying? We got to represent for the ladies. And honestly, from the West Coast, that's the only lady who really held it down for the West Coast.
Her whole
Do you have any other lady that holds it down for the West Coast, sir? And don't say lady of rage because that goes against my argument.
No.
And I know you
There's
say
nobody West Coast.
whatever.
My favorite MCs come from the East, though, as far as women.
Okay, I agree with that.
Or down South.
I agree with that.
So it's,
but we talking about West Coast right now.
No, I'm not going to do it just this. I mean, no offense. You know, women rappers are. I like women rappers, but there's none on the West Coast that
is T.R.
No.
His Instagram is
whatever. But I'm just saying, like, there's nobody really from the West Coast that's like, oh shoot, she's dope and this and that.
Ladies, and more ladies. I am trying to show you love. This is your Nigerian butterscotch.
There you go. You know, Rodney probably gonna sue you for that, right?
Hey, whatever. It is what it is. Catch me if you can. He probably gonna die on power, but we gonna talk about that later.
So, what number were we? 15?
We're on 15. What you got at 15?
Schoolboy Q.
You know what? I ain't mad at that. I'm gonna go with that. And the only reason I'm not mad at that because on my list I don't have Schoolboy Q, and I think he deserves to be on this list. However,
nope, you better not.
However,
you better not.
I do believe he's not on my list for a reason.
I don't want to hear this bullshit.
And I do believe.
I don't want to hear it.
I do believe he's not on my list for a reason.
I don't want to hear it because it's.
I do believe, and yes, it is because he was born in West Germany.
Oh, here we go.
That's why. He was born in West Germany.
All right, but he represents.
It doesn't matter. When
did
he move?
West Coast.
When did he move to the West Coast?
I don't care, man. He gangbang. I'm not gonna put nothing.
So I got a question, and we jumping ahead of ourselves, but because I'm gonna get to this argument later because I already know it's gonna come up. But let's say hypothetically, Schoolboy lived in Germany his whole life, right?
Right.
Moved to Compton and lived in Compton for 2 years. Met TDE, put out an album. So now he can rep the West Coast, even though he only been in Compton for 2 years.
I don't know what the time limit.
This is all hypothetical. I'm just saying.
That's kind of a hard one because it depends. Like to me, I see it as if a rapper comes out, he represents West Coast, and his lyrics are based on what he's seen from the West Coast. Like
just because he has a gimmick of West Coast rap,
it's not gimmick. It's his experience. Well, rap is people's experience, their life experiences. So he talking about on Figueroa and being a Crip and all this. Excuse me. And all this, he's been acclimated into West Coast life. He is West Coast. I don't give a shit what you say.
Okay. I don't like it, but if we going head to head, Schoolboy over Yo-Yo, I mean,
nope.
No question.
No question.
I'm gonna give it to Schoolboy. I mean, at a historical element, I think Yo-Yo should be there.
No,
but
for what?
Because
she did a song with Ice Cube.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is T.R. His Instagram is.
Okay, what was her notable song by herself? Exactly.
Schoolboy Q, ladies and gentlemen. November 15th. Schoolboy Q.
Appreciate it.
All right. Even though I don't like the argument, but whatever. Number 14, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for this one?
I'm listening.
Man, it's hard for me to even say this. This is my dog. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. TMC.
No.
Marathon continues.
No.
If it wasn't for Nipsey Hussle, ladies and gentlemen, there would be no freaking podcast.
No.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
No. Can't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the first and the last podcast because if he says anything disrespectful, we already talked about Chik Fil A, ladies and gentlemen. We already talked about what else did we talk about that he said we can't say? I don't remember right now. But if he says anything disrespectful about Nipsey Hussle, I'm gonna slap this damn mic off this nigga.
Nipsey Hussle was overrated.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is over. Drop the outro,
No,
nigga. Drop the outro right now.
No.
Drop the goddamn outro right now. Drop it. Drop the goddamn outro right now.
Okay.
Did you just say Nipsey Hussle is overrated?
He is.
Did you not hear Victory Lap?
Hold on.
Hold on. Did you not hear
Can I talk?
his mixtapes?
Can I talk?
No, nigga, you just disrespected one of the fucking...
I'm not disrespecting anybody. It's my opinion. First of all,
Lauren London, once again, his name is T.R. His Instagram is...
whatever. Look, this is my thing. Victory Lap was dope as shit. Oh my god. Prior to Victory Lap, I didn't like none of those albums. Crenshaw, I like his story. I like his drive. Hold on. I like his business sense. I like his everything like he represents. His financial independence. I like the fact that he put a CD out for $100, and that was like genius. His hustle is unmatched. But him rapping his song before Victory Lap, it wasn't whatever.
Dog, you just talked about we just sat here and talked about Dolomite for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. About
how he had an entrepreneurial spirit.
I love that, but we
grinding, how he's out here doing all this, and you respected that.
Yes.
But you mean to tell me you don't respect Nipsey Hussle
I
as a rapper?
But I'm saying, okay.
As a rapper.
No. Okay. Back to Dolomite. Dolomite put some stuff out. People are like, oh. I mean, myself, I'm listening to it. I'm like, I didn't understand it, but I appreciate your hustle. I like what you did to get what you wanted to fulfill your dream. I don't have to like it. I'm
not saying you gotta like it, but I mean, damn, nigga, are you serious?
I tell you what, if that day didn't happen, where
so Crenshaw, all
I
the
didn't like
other
it.
What?
I didn't like it.
Not one song on that.
I tried. I promise you, I tried. And I couldn't do it. Victory Lap was like this. Okay, this was it. And guess who executive produced Victory Lap?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think it was Puff Daddy.
That's cool.
That. But it makes sense though, because that album right there was like the turning point. If he didn't meet his untimely demise, it would have been the start of something where he could have actually been in the conversation. But to me, he didn't have enough skin in the game.
So you mean to tell me this man doesn't even make a top 20 list at all for the West Coast rappers?
I can't put him. Looking at the list,
honestly,
it's hard because you have some people on here. I'm gonna have to. Who would you take off?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm appalled right now. I'm in.
No, you a nigga going to jail.
I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say right now. I know Nipsey somewhere and he's turning over in his grave right now.
I think Victory Lap was the beginning of him saying, "Okay, I'm in this game." But before the other stuff, I wasn't feeling it. It was more local.
Who you got at 14? We talk about Nipsey. Who you got at 14?
Sugar Free.
The only reason I'm not going to agree with you on this one is because I have Sugar Free a lot higher. So if we going Sugar Free versus Nip at 14, I'm giving it to Nip.
That's fine.
I'm giving it to Nip.
That's fine.
Because I got Sugar Free higher.
That's fine.
If you had anybody else, I would listen to your argument. But if we going bar for bar on that 14, I gotta give it to Nip. I'm sorry.
I mean, I understand, but me personally, just seeing the body of work,
we're gonna move on before I choke the shit out this nigga. I'm sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Nigga, you about
I
to
can't.
You about
but
to
this,
go.
I mean,
and I'm gonna choke the shit out of this nigga in a Crenshaw shirt. I ain't lying. I'm gonna do it for you, Nip.
It's an unpopular
TMC.
opinion. But I know I'm not the only one.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, his name is T.R. Take out all aggression on him. I did it for Nip, and I did it for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And
this nigga, I'm probably gonna bump this after we finish this.
This nigga. Don't play no. Matter of fact, you're banned for the rest of the year from listening to Victory Lap. Don't play nothing off of Victory Lap. Don't play no Last Time I Checked. Don't play no none of that shit.
That album was dope. I'm not gonna lie, that album was dope. But before that, I'm like, I can't just give him off one album.
I'm sorry, Nip. I'm sorry, J Rock, the Bodyguard. I'm sorry, Lauren London. I'm sorry.
Right, you move on, please.
TR let you down. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You can move on now.
Here we go.
Okay.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Number 13, man.
What?
I got RIP to another nigga. See, niggas is dropping left to right, man. That's why niggas stay in the gym. So I can dodge these bullets out here in these streets. God damn.
Who?
Mac Dre.
We agree.
We agree on Mac Dre?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
We can freak it. Hey.
Man, we actually agree. That's what I have.
All right, cool.
This face. Yeah.
Easy call. And on top of that, I could be wrong. We're gonna fact check it before I say it.
Go ahead.
But I saw it on IG today, I believe, is Mac Dre let me see. No, I'm sorry. It's not his birthday, but it was the day that he died today. So R.I.P. Mac Dre, man. He actually died November 1st, 2004. So R.I.P. Mac Dre. But number 12, Number 12. We're going to get to Mac 10, who you said earlier.
Okay, we'll put him down because I had
Who'd you have at 12? You had Daz?
I had Daz. Didn't we put Daz on the list though?
No, Daz is not on the list.
He's higher though. You had him higher, and now you said you had him higher.
No, you said. Remember we said we was gonna flip him with Warren G on my list.
Right. Okay. So he's on the list though.
So number 12, we got Mac 10.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Mac. All right. Number 11. We got that boy Chuck Taylor, The Game.
So goddamn disrespectful.
Why is that disrespectful?
That's too low.
What? The Game? You think that highly of The Game?
Yes. He
Don't say he changed the game. I'm gonna slap
He did change the game. He changed the game.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
He did change the game. Lyrically, that dude's flow is crazy. His album, look, the documentary was dope. The Doctor's Advocate was dope. You ever heard Jesus Piece?
Yes, Jesus Piece was dope.
And one thing I liked about it, what I didn't like about it was if he did a song with a person, he'll imitate that flow, which is pretty creative.
Yeah, because I like that song on Jesus Piece with him and Meek Mill.
Right, and he was rapping like Meek Mill,
exactly.
which is dope.
Exactly.
He gotta be higher. Sorry, I'm not.
Who you got at 11 in?
Too Short.
I had Too Short higher.
All right, switch that.
So you want to switch it?
Switch it. Yes.
All right. So
yes.
So Too Short at 11.
Yes.
All right.
Appreciate you.
You know what? I'm getting tired of all this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, number 10. I got.
Hey, it's gonna get crazy now.
Oh shit. Number 10. I got K Dot.
You know what? I had Kendrick Lamar higher at 9. My number 10 is Tyler the Creator.
Hell no! What? What?
Hold on.
What?
Why can't he be on the list? Tyler the Creator is dope.
Tyler the Creator is over Too Short,
yes.
Mac 10,
yes.
Mac Dre,
yes.
Nipsey,
yes.
Schoolboy Q, Eazy-E, Warren G, J-Rock. I wouldn't even put Tyler the Creator over Tiger or YG.
Are you
are smoking crack.
Tyler the Creator is dope. Just because you don't understand it and you ain't trying to listen to it.
We need a drug test on you right now.
No.
Is there a CVS or a fucking
dude
something open right now? Are you smoking crack?
See, that's the problem. See, people think West Coast music has a specific sound. It doesn't.
I'm not agreeing.
It doesn't. Tyler the Creator is an innovator.
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing.
Lyrically, he's dope as shit.
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing with that at all.
Listen to that song with him and the Game on the Game album, the Red album. No, not Red album. No, I think it was the Red album.
Plus, he over there talking about butts and shit. And
I mean, that's his sexual preference as well. But
and let's make this clear right now. I'm not knocking him for what he like to do in his own personal life, but I'm just saying, I'm not. No, hell no, absolutely not. We pride this show on being barbershop talk without the barbershop, and ain't no nigga in no barbershop in America listen to some goddamn Tyler the Creator. I'm sorry.
Tyler the Creator dope.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Because you think a West Coast is supposed to sound a certain way.
No, I'm not.
Lyrically, he's dope. If you get a chance to listen to him, he is dope.
No. Sorry. I'm not doing it. K-Dot is at 10.
That's fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing it.
But Tyler Creator is on his goddamn.
No.
For the sake of argument, we'll keep him off the list. But don't sleep on Tyler Creator.
Not.
He's dope.
We might give him an honorable mention on TR's list, but damn sure on Lex list. He ain't on there. Nigga ain't even in the top 50. Let's keep it real.
You out your goddamn
No. Next, number 9. I got Too Short at number 9.
Yo, we said we were going to switch him, right?
Yeah, okay, so you know what? You're right. Too Short is at 11. So who you got at 9 then?
I had Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. So who we going to put at 9 then? I mean, damn sure I ain't putting Tyler the Creator. So you got me effed up. I'm not doing it. So we got to put somebody
I don't know why you hating on him.
But no, hell no.
Why?
No.
You listen to him, Nigga,
I put
like this Igor album was dope.
I put Black Tie before I put Tyler the Creator. Nigga, hell no. No.
So okay, so what number we on?
We on 9.
9.
So we need somebody for 9. Cause you said, cause your ass messed up the list putting Tyler the Creator on there.
Damn, we messed up now. Cause I'm trying to think who can we slide in there.
Let's see who we got though. Who you got at 8? Let's just move up.
Okay. Corrupt.
Once again, another nigga who is not from the West
Coast.
Oh my
Lord Jesus!
That's why he's not on my list.
You better not.
He's not on my list.
My hand is itching right now. And you know what they say about people's hands that itch? They're about to get some money. But in this case, my hand is itching because I want to slap the shot out of you right now.
My question is, what hand is itching?
I'm going to slap the shot out of you right now.
What hand is itching? What hand is itching?
The right hand. I slap with your right hand.
Okay.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
You know what? Because we missing a spot on the list, I'm gonna give it to Corrupt. I'm gonna put Corrupt.
He's West Coast. You doing that stupid ass born in.
No, I got a solid argument. I'm just waiting for you to bring up the person that I can give you this solid argument with. I have a solid argument.
No.
And you're gonna agree with me.
Put Corrupt on the damn. You cannot know. Corrupt is West Coast. Number 9. Yes, he is.
Corrupt is number 9.
Damn, you disrespectful.
Because if it wasn't for Corrupt, we wouldn't have a freaky podcast either. Because, shit, we can freak it. Number 8, who you got?
That was number 8, right?
Yeah.
Corrupt.
That was your 8. All right, my 8, I got MC Hammer. Because that nigga is too legit to fucking quit.
See, the reason I'm not, because Hammer, I'm not going to dispute that.
Hammer! Gotta have the Hammer fans, bro!
I'm not going to dispute that. So what you could do is put them lower at number 10 or number 9. So replace him. Now he's up there, but he.
So I might agree with this.
Pumps in the bump.
Let the girls with the pumps in the bump. I might agree with that. I might want to put. So you want to flip flop Kendrick and Hammer? Then you want to put Hammer at 10, Kendrick at 8.
Yes.
I'm all for that. I could do that.
I'm not going to take nothing away from Hammer. Hammer was dope.
I could do that.
And I would be a hypocrite to say you can't put Hammer in there because I just got through saying West Coast music doesn't have a specific sound.
Yeah, but damn show Hammer is damn show better than Tyler the Creator. I'll tell you that.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Tyler the Creator is literally better than anybody you probably know.
If we get in the car and you put on some Tyler the Creator,
I put on some shit that
slap the shit out of you.
Have you heard Goblin?
I don't know. I haven't, and I will never hear it.
Dude, you're fucking crazy.
No,
you're crazy.
No, I'm not.
You're crazy. Tyler the Creator is.
Anyway, we no, absolutely not. Anyway, number 7. I got Sugar Free at number 7.
And I had him lower. I had him at 14, but
you had Sugar Free. Wait, hold up.
No.
I'm gonna play. You had Sugar Free at 14 and Tyler the Creator high.
Yes, because Tyler the Creator is still putting out bodies of work. And
I think we just
stuff.
lost about 100 viewers just off of what you just said.
Shut up.
Because that was the dumbest
Tyler
shit.
the Creator is dope, man.
You put Tyler
Why
the
you don't like him?
Over Sugar
Why you don't like
Free.
him? Why you don't like? Give me a
Nigga,
reason.
we ain't got enough time in the episode to talk about why I don't like Tyler the Creator. So let's just keep this moving. Because no.
Tyler, don't sleep on him.
Anyway,
man.
So I guess Sugar Free is going to number 7. That's what we agreed to.
I'm cool with that. I love Sugar Free.
I'd rather give you my bitch, man. I'm fucked up. All right, here in these streets. All right. So this is where we messed up at, I think. Because at number 6, I had Warren G. But we gave Warren G number 17.
Okay.
So who you got at 6 then?
I had Eazy-E.
You had Eazy-E at 6?
Yeah.
See, we put Eazy-E at 16.
So we have an extra one because you had what?
So we have an extra
Yo-Yo or something.
We have an extra one. But like I said, let's just keep moving in. So 6 is vacant. That's fine. We're just gonna keep moving.
Cool.
So number 5.
Come on, man. Don't say nothing stupid, man.
Nigga, first of all, can't nobody say nothing stupider than what you said at Tyler the Creator. So
hold on, Tyler the Creator is dope.
We're not about to argue with this.
No, we are gonna argue.
We're not about to argue with this.
We're gonna argue.
First of all, don't nobody want to hear us arguing about Tyler the Creator. Everybody listening to this podcast right now know Tyler the Creator is trash. Okay, the nigga is trash. Tyler the Creator should come out with an album sponsored by Waste Management because that nigga is trash. Album should be called Vertec, nigga, because that nigga is trash.
Next, man.
Okay.
Next.
Number 5, we're gonna skip 6 or whatever.
Why?
Because we're gonna get back to it. It's gonna be Philly.
That's right.
But at number 5 for me, I got Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre's not a rapper.
Dr. Dre is a rapper. Dr. Dre put out The Chronic. Dr. Dre put out The Chronic 2001.
But he's more a producer, and he didn't write his own rhymes.
Dr. Dre.
He didn't write his own rhymes.
Dr. Dre is a rapper.
No.
Sir. Who do you have?
Okay,
Who do you have at number 5, sir?
The Game.
You have The Game at number 5.
I had The Game. Game's top 5. I don't give a shit what you say. I'll give you other stuff about Tyler the Creator. Okay, whatever. But The Game is top 5.
Now, because I'm looking at the list here, and I'm gonna go over it real quick, just what we have. I might be willing to give The Game 6 because I like The Game.
Okay.
And I feel like the game definitely influenced and picked up the torch for the West Coast when it was kind of a time where it kind of fell off. I mean, East Coast was taking over. G-Unit was really popping and hot. Right. He kind of brought that West Coast G-Unit flavor. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. Personally, reading the list, looking at the list the way it is, I'm the one writing it down.
Okay.
I don't see Game on the list yet, and I thought Game was on here. So, with that being said, I have no problem putting Game at the 6th spot.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
That's fine.
Cool.
We're good.
So, Game. All right. Now, number 5. Let's talk about this argument. You said Dr. Dre. You don't think Dr. Dre should be on the list. Why?
I like The Chronic was one of my favorite albums.
Okay.
And The Chronic, the what was it? The
2001.
2001 was dope, but it was more like a compilation. It wasn't him rapping. I think.
What about the new album Compton? Because the album was tight. What?
I ain't too much here for it.
So
that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying it wasn't good.
Now I said I wasn't gonna bring this bullshit back up, but you know, the devil is a lie. How the hell you don't like the Compton album, but your punk ass like the Tyler the Creator Goblin album or Google album, whatever the hell it was, the Google Doll album?
Because you don't understand it. Don't knock it if you don't understand it. Don't knock it because you don't understand it. That's your fault.
Man, we're going to talk about this shit on another podcast.
That's fine. I can
talk about Tyler the Creator all night. Okay.
All right.
That nigga is dumpster.
What?
Straight dumpster. Okay. Tyler. By the way, y'all, for all y'all Tyler the Creator fans, I heard he got a new album coming out. It's called Waste Management. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 song, Burtek. Check it out.
And I better be fired too.
Check it out.
I better be fired.
I heard it's straight litty. All right, so we got to get back to the list. All right, so number 5, Dr. Dre, man. Who you got?
Give it to him. Because I'm not gonna fight this. Because I look at him more as a producer and an arranger. Now this is me being honest. I feel like some of these people on this list, being honest, wouldn't be on this list without Dr. Dre. Because he's a producer.
He's an influencer.
But we're not talking about West Coast influencers. We're talking about rappers.
See, why you gonna use my words against me, brother? You know what I'm saying?
I had to.
Supposed to be black podcast. Supposed to stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Black hats. But for the sake of argument, go ahead. Do your thing, man.
All right, so who you got at number 4?
Number 4, E40.
E. Fonzarelli. I got him at number 4 too. You know what I'm saying? E. Fonzarelli.
Yes, sir.
Can't even argue with you on that one because that's my number 4 too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting down to the metal round.
I think you want some slapping right now.
Getting down to the metal round.
Right.
Oh, top 3. Okay. All right. It's not that many people left, man, in the West Coast. And I already know somebody's going to come up, and it's going to be a heated argument. So strap on your chin straps, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Number 3.
Go ahead.
I got that boy, Quickster.
Who?
DJ Quick.
At number 3?
Number 3.
No.
What?
No. Wait a minute. Didn't we put DJ Quick somewhere already?
Negative. DJ Quick is not on the list.
Somebody got to go there. He ain't number 3.
What?
He ain't number 3. He's not number 3.
Name one of Tyler the Creator's little goblins you about to name to go up against DJ Quick. Who you got going against DJ Quick?
Number 3 is Tupac.
I hope y'all can feel the crickets and the silence in the studio right now.
Did you really put DJ Quick over Tupac?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, don't talk to them. Talk to me. Did you really put DJ Quick over Tupac?
Y'all are really going to hate me for what I'm about to say. And I hope y'all listen to me clearly.
Yeah, hate him. His IG name is
Tupac Shakur.
You better not say that shit. You better.
Tupac Shakur.
My name. You better not. You better not. I promise you. Anything you can do in life, but you don't do this. Nah, nigga. You tripping.
Tupac Shakur.
You tripping for real.
Gentlemen.
No.
Is not. I repeat, is not on my list. I'm going to say it a little bit louder because I probably said it kind of low. But Tupac Shakur is not on my top 20
West
Coast
rabbit
rappers.
ass mind.
Hey, who mans is this? Oh, mans is this?
And I'm going to tell you why.
Leave the crack alone, man.
I'm going to tell you why. No, you had your argument. I'm going to have my argument.
It's a stupid argument.
So
I know what you're going to say because you've been saying it.
No, this is facts. This is straight facts.
I'm listening.
So, lived in the West Coast for about 7 or 8 years.
On the water. Yes, I lived there.
Where are you technically from?
I don't give a shit where you from. It's where you at.
Where are you from?
I don't care.
Answer my question.
I don't know where you're from.
If you lived in New York,
okay,
for 17 years of your life, and you moved to the West Coast, lived in the West Coast for...
You're from the West Coast by way of New York.
No.
Yes.
So, anyway, Tupac Shakur.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Moved to California.
Stop playing, man. You playing.
At 17.
You playing.
He spent more time of his life on the East Coast, in New York, and in Baltimore, We ain't gonna shout out Baltimore because I'm a Steelers fan, so F Baltimore. That's how I feel.
Whatever.
Spent most of his life on the East Coast in New York and Baltimore. Then he moved to the West Coast.
Okay.
With that being said, and what I just said in this argument, where is the man from? He's not from. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love Tupac. Tupac is dope. California Love, Hail Mary, all that. Classic.
Yes.
Classic. But if you want to talk about West Coast rappers, even he would tell you he's not a West Coast rapper. He's not a West Coast rapper.
So you mean to tell me Tupac Amaru Shakur, who made, hold on, be quiet, I'm talking, who made California Love, To Live and Die in L.A., is not a West Coast rapper?
Question. What made Tupac Shakur come to the West Coast?
I'm pretty sure it's family. I don't know.
What made him go mainstream? Let me rephrase that. What made him go mainstream and make it seem like he was West Coast? When all that West Coast, East Coast beef was going on. When he signed with Death Row...
So you think he became West Coast because he was in debt to Suge?
Hello, is it?
Is
this thing on?
That's fun.
Is this thing on?
Congratulations. You came up with your own theory. That's wonderful.
Is this thing on?
That's wonderful.
That's all I'm saying.
That's wonderful. Okay, it's great.
That's all I'm saying.
He's still West Coast.
Because last time I checked, he was hanging out with Biggie on the East Coast. And then when all that stuff went down with him and Biggie, and he came over to Death Row...
He's still a West Coast rapper.
No, he was not. He was an East Coast rapper. All his original stuff sounded very East Coast. His first couple albums, Tupacalypse, all that stuff was very East Coast.
Okay.
Once he got with Death Row, once he got around Dre, Snoop, all them, it's West Coast. It's California Love. It's all that. Truth be told,
where was he living at the time when that happened?
Truth be told, he kind of played us. But, that's my theory. But
I can almost see where you're coming from with that. Because now that I think about that, like...
I'm just saying. It got awfully quiet.
He was... Once he got that deal to get out of jail, he was very just...
California Love. He all in the studio. California Love. No. Dang. He's East Coast. I'm just saying. I mean, it's awfully quiet in the studio. What do you think?
I mean, since you put it like that, I guess I get it, but you can't... Even though he played us, he still... represents the West
and
Coast.
Like I said, I know people are going to be mad at me in this argument, and I'm perfectly fine with it, because at the end of the day, as a man, I got to stand on what I got to stand on. But Tupac isn't a West Coast rapper. I'm sorry.
He is West Coast.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not, ladies and gentlemen.
For whatever reason you think he represents West Coast. He represents both. I mean, so who do you have? You have DJ Quick, number 3.
I have DJ Quick at 3.
I can't do that. Sorry. I can't disrespect Tupac like that. I can't. So we gotta figure something out. We gotta put a slash, a asterisk, or something. What I think of something though.
I'm not willing to shake on that, but
I can't take that. I mean, you make some great points, and
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want you to feel my points. My points. I feel like are valid. That's all I'm saying.
So,
and I hope the crowd, I hope the fans and everybody feels my points. Not saying anything negative on Tupac. I think Tupac is dope. I think Tupac is one of the greatest rappers of all time. But if we talking about West Coast rappers and we talking about people that represent the soil that I love, the soil where I'm from, I can't give it to Tupac. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you know what? I usually don't do this, but I'm almost agreeing with you. For the simple fact that, because the whole argument about being born somewhere, I don't like it. But my whole thing is if you represent that coast. Now, what you're saying is he didn't really start representing West Coast until Suge got him out of jail. And he bailed him out, and he's West Coast this and all this and putting stuff out because that's the fan base of Death Row.
Correct.
So if you're gonna put it like that, I might have to slide with you on that because it kind of goes against my argument as far as.
So Quick at 3.
Man, it's hard to say, man. Just put it before I forget. Before I change my mind. Yeah.
All right, man.
That's not gonna be good.
I mean, it's gonna make people upset, but the truth is the truth. Go get that baby some juice.
All right,
moving along before we get cut. Number 2, man. I got Ice Cube.
Nope.
Who you got at number 2?
Snoop. I went back and forth. Look, I went back and forth with this, and I had Snoop at number 1. I promise you, I did. I thought about it, and I thought about the impact that Ice Cube had. Oh my God, Ice Cube is probably the best West Coast rapper. He has to be. No. Don't get me wrong. Snoop Dogg, he has longevity. He's still doing it to this day.
No, and
he's doing it. He's still relevant, which is amazing. But if Ice Cube wasn't doing movies and all this other stuff, I'm pretty sure he can have the same relevancy.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm not even gonna fight you on this one. Like, you make a great argument. Snoop is West Coast all day to me. I mean, he represents the coast.
He does
better than anybody I know.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Holding down from my hometown, Long Beach, all day, every day, repping everywhere he go. So that's why Snoop was my number one. But I can honestly see and listening to a lot of West Coast rappers who they give it up to is usually Ice Cube. It's because Ice Cube held it down. And lyrically, one of the best to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One of the best to ever do it. And still ripping stages across the country right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he has
Lynch Mob Records, all that, slaying. Man. So I would absolutely agree with you putting Snoop at 2 and putting Ice Cube at 1. For sure. Like, I can do that.
Oh, thank God. We finally agreed on something. Oh, thank you.
Even though Snoop is from Long Beach, but, you know, whatever. We're gonna let that slide. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't perfect.
You know, ain't nobody perfect. So we're going to read this off to y'all one last time to make sure we agree, make sure this is solid, make sure this is the Freaking Podcast final top 20 West Coast rappers of all time.
You got Tyler Creator on there?
Hell no, we ain't got no Tyler, man, he ain't even an honorable mention. No, absolutely not.
Whatever.
So we're going to start from the bottom. Number 20, YG.
Okay.
Number 19, Tiger. Number 18, J-Rock. 17, Warren G. 16, Eazy-E. 15, Schoolboy Q. 14, even though we had a heated argument, Nipsey Hussle the Great. Number 13, Mac Dre, R.I.P. Like I said, today is his death day, so shout out to the Bay and Mac Dre. Number 12, Mac 10. Number 11, Too Short. Number 10, MC Hammer. Number 9, Corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, K. Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Mr. Sugar Free.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, Chuck Taylor, The Game. Number 5, Dr. Dre. Number 4, E40. Number 3, DJ Quick. Number 2, SNOOP, Snoop Dogg. And number 1, representing that lynch mob and always holding it down for the West Coast, Ice
Cube.
Yay.
All that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. If you don't like it, we don't really care, to be honest.
Not at all. We don't give a shit, punk.
But, you know what I'm saying? We want to thank y'all for listening.
For sure.
We want to thank y'all for checking us out. This is the first of many. And I'm going to pass it over to my counterpart, TR. Do your thing.
Yeah. I mean, you said it all. We don't really care. This is our opinion. So, again, we appreciate you guys listening. And thanks for the support. And we out this motherfucker. Peace.
Out.